You are undergoing a profound spiritual transformation, seeking more than just external achievements or material success. What you truly desire for yourself is love, peace, and balance, things that nurture your inner self and bring harmony to your life. As you continue to grow spiritually, you're aligning with a higher sense of purpose, and this newfound energy radiates from you. It's not just about personal development, but also about connecting with a sense of wholeness that affects everything around you. Your personal growth is having a noticeable impact on those in your life, especially someone who feels an undeniable pull towards your gentle nature. Your person finds comfort in being around you because you exude a calm, peaceful energy. It's as if being in your presence allows them to breathe easier, to feel more at ease with themselves and the world around them. This person is learning to express their love in ways that are unfamiliar to them, using words and communication more openly, and showing their affection through protective actions. In the past, they may have struggled to communicate or express their feelings, but being around you has encouraged them to open up and grow emotionally. However, they are facing an internal battle. Despite feeling this strong attraction to you, they are also struggling to come to terms with the changes in their feelings. They have tried to block or suppress their emotions, perhaps out of fear of vulnerability or past experiences that left them guarded. Yet, no matter how hard they try to distance themselves from you, their feelings only grow deeper. It's as though the more they resist the connection, the stronger it becomes. Every attempt to pull away ends up drawing them back to you with even more intensity. This is because you are no longer responding to them in the ways you used to. You've changed, and that change is what's pulling them closer. You've stepped into a new version of yourself, and that self-assuredness is both intriguing and irresistible to them. On a deeper level, your person is being guided to confront their own inner shadows. They are being pushed to do the difficult but necessary work of self-reflection and healing. There is no turning back for them now. This connection with you is forcing them to face parts of themselves they've long avoided. It's not an easy process, but it is essential for their growth. And while they may not fully understand what is happening, they can't deny how much they are drawn to you in the process. Seeing you embody the qualities of strength, resilience, and self-assurance is incredibly attractive to them. It's as if you are a living example of the courage they need to tap into within themselves. You are embodying the strength card, standing tall and unshaken by life's challenges, and they admire this about you. For your person, there is no one else like you. They are realizing that the connection they feel with you is unlike anything they have experienced with anyone else. They no longer feel that same spark with others. There is simply no comparison. Where once they might have sought out distractions or tried to run from their feelings, they now understand that running only causes more pain. The more they try to resist, the more it hurts, and they are beginning to see that avoiding this connection is no longer an option. Reminders of you are everywhere for them. You are the most beautiful woman in any room, and they can't help but notice how much you stand out. It's not just about physical beauty, it's about the energy you carry, the way you move through the world with confidence and grace. Everything around them seems to bring them back to thoughts of you, whether it's a song, a place, or even just a fleeting memory. The universe is constantly nudging them towards you, reminding them of the connection they share with you. The tables have truly turned. Where once they might have felt more in control, more distant or detached, they are now going through deep lessons of awakening. They are realizing that they can't run from their emotions any longer. This awakening is forcing them to confront the truth of their feelings, to understand that the connection they have with you is something special, something they can't find anywhere else. It's a humbling experience for them, but one that is necessary for their own spiritual growth. Through all of this, you remain a source of inspiration and strength. Your journey has led you to a place of peace and balance, and in doing so, you have not only changed yourself, but also those around you. Your person is learning to embrace their own vulnerabilities, to express love more openly, and to face the shadows within themselves. And in the end, this connection between you two only grows deeper, as both of you continue to evolve and grow together on this spiritual path. I often find myself taking things out on you, and I think it's because I'm in pain watching you move forward in your journey while I feel like I'm stuck. You're growing, evolving, and stepping into new, deeper levels of understanding, while I feel as though I'm standing still, unable to catch up. I know, logically, that my time will come. Eventually, I'll reach that point too, where things begin to make sense and I'll feel like I'm progressing. But right now, this is where I am, and I can't ignore how it feels. It's frustrating, and it hurts. When we talk, and I hear the strength in your voice, the confidence you seem to carry, I can't help but feel like I'm falling short in comparison. I find myself struggling with these feelings because you sound so emotionally strong and independent. Every word, every conversation reminds me of how you've grown into someone who is self-sufficient, grounded, and sure of yourself. And in contrast, I still feel so dependent on you. I feel like I haven't quite learned how to stand on my own 2 feet yet. It's hard to admit, but I still rely on you emotionally in ways that make me feel weak and insecure. I know I'm learning at my own pace, that I'm on my own unique path, but it's difficult not to compare myself to where you are right now. The feelings I'm experiencing are complicated, and there are moments when I feel overwhelmed by them. What I'm going through is a confusing mix of emotions. On one hand, I am so proud of you for the growth you've experienced and the person you've become. I admire your strength, your resilience, and your ability to move through life with such grace. But on the other hand, I feel this deep sense of inadequacy. I can't help but feel left behind, as if I'm somehow failing in comparison. These emotions twist inside me, and I don't always know how to handle them. I find myself caught in a cycle of jealousy and frustration, and it's hard to break free from it. I feel this way especially when I see others embracing your love and affection. I watch you from a distance, seeing how others respond to you, how they accept your love, your warmth, and your care. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the way they get to experience the side of you that I feel I can't reach anymore. It makes me feel even more distant from you, even more disconnected from the bond we once shared. And this jealousy, this overwhelming sense of insecurity, makes it difficult for me to come close to you. It's as if I'm pushing you away, even though what I really want is to be near you. But I can't bring myself to let you see this vulnerable side of me. I don't want you to see how protective and possessive I feel toward you. It's embarrassing, really, how much these feelings consume me at times. I know that what I'm feeling isn't fair to you, and I don't want you to bear the weight of my insecurities. But they're there, lurking beneath the surface, and they make it hard for me to show up fully in our relationship. I don't want to be the person who holds you back, who drags you down with my emotional baggage. So, instead, I withdraw. I pull away because it feels safer that way, for both of us. The truth is, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what you'll think of me if you see the depth of my insecurity, the extent of my possessiveness. I'm afraid that you'll see how much I struggle with letting you go and moving on from the version of our relationship that I still hold on to. I don't want to burden you with these feelings, but at the same time, I don't know how to let them go. I've always thought of myself as someone who could handle things on my own, but now, I'm realizing that's not the case. I'm realizing that I still have so much to learn, so much growing to do, before I can truly be as independent and emotionally strong as you seem to be. I know that this is my journey to walk. I understand that I am learning in my own way, and that my time for growth and understanding will come. But for now, this is where I am. I'm in a place of confusion, frustration, and insecurity. And while it's difficult, I'm trying to navigate these feelings the best I can. I just hope that, one day, I can stand beside you with the same strength and confidence that you've found for yourself, and that we can reconnect in a way that feels healthy and balanced. Your partner can deeply sense the shift in your energy, feeling the subtle yet powerful ways you're moving forward in life. It's not that you're seeking to replace them or immediately pursue someone else, but you've reached a place where you are ready to embrace your independence. You're open to the world in a new way, eager to explore, to be present, and to savor the small yet meaningful moments that make life beautiful. This change in you hasn't gone unnoticed by them. In fact, they are keenly aware of how you are stepping into this new chapter with a sense of freedom and curiosity. While they may not be physically by your side, they feel your presence, your growth, and your readiness to experience life in a fuller, more vibrant way. This newfound sense of empowerment has sparked something within them. They are beginning to realize that they can no longer stay silent or passive. They know they have to step up, to make their feelings known, and to demonstrate that they care. It's not just about words anymore. They understand that actions will speak louder than anything they could say. They want to show you through their efforts, through the little and big gestures alike, just how much you mean to them. There's a strong desire on their part to reconnect, to rebuild the bridge that was damaged when they withdrew from you. Looking back, they can now admit that their initial reaction was rooted in fear. When you said something that triggered them, they didn't have the emotional capacity to handle it at the time. It wasn't about you but rather about their own unresolved issues, insecurities, or past hurts that surfaced in that moment. Instead of facing those feelings and communicating with you, they chose the easier, though more hurtful, path of retreat. They ghosted you, cut off communication, and in doing so, they also denied what they truly felt deep down. It was easier for them to run and avoid the emotional confrontation than to stay and deal with the intensity of their emotions. But now, with some distance and time to reflect, they see things much more clearly. They've had time to think about what happened, and they realize that their initial response was not just unfair to you, but also a denial of their own truth. They are no longer confused about their feelings. They know they care for you, and this clarity has given them the courage to want to reach out to you again. They long for the emotional conversation they avoided before. In their heart, they wish they could explain everything, why they ran, why they ghosted you, and most importantly, how they truly feel now. They hope that by being honest and vulnerable with you, they can create a space for healing and understanding. They are hoping for a new beginning, a fresh start, and they want it more than anything. At the same time, they are aware that you're not waiting around for them. They see that you've started moving forward with your life, and while that makes them proud of your strength, it also makes them anxious. They hear about you from mutual friends, they watch your social media posts, and it's clear to them that you're doing well on your own. You're out there, living your life with a sense of renewed purpose, and while they are happy for you, it's a bittersweet realization. They love you, and seeing you thrive without them brings their own feelings into sharper focus. It's becoming increasingly apparent to them that their feelings for you have never really gone away. They've tried to push them aside, to ignore them, but the more they see you moving on, the more they realize that they can't. This This understanding that they truly love you has become impossible for them to deny. They want nothing more than to be part of your life again, to share in the moments you are creating, and to rebuild the connection that once felt so natural between you. Now, they are at a crossroads. They are ready to step up, to show you that they've changed and that they've learned from their past mistakes. They hope that you'll let them back in, that you'll give them the chance to prove that they can be the partner you deserve. They know it won't be easy, and they are prepared for the possibility that you might choose to keep moving forward without them. But they also know that they have to try because the love they feel for you is something they can no longer ignore or deny. Your partner longs for an opportunity to reconnect, to have that emotional conversation, and to start fresh. They've watched you from a distance, and in doing so, they've come to understand how much you mean to them. Now, all they want is the chance to show you how deeply they care and to rebuild what was lost.